Facebook.
That's
It's
outstanding.
going to be a haunting image in my brain when I try to go to sleep tonight. I'll be like, oh, you go straight to bed, young man.
The night
Oh, we're
terrors.
live here on Facebook again. Hello, Facebook. Welcome to the Hughes Intelligence and Joe's Discount Tire Update here. Live from the concourse. And unfortunately, they're not having the Halloween parade this year. And I didn't know, but I kind of wondered because I can tell you last year they had it. And I believe that's when the OHL commissioner was actually here.
Mr. Brian Crawford.
Yeah, and it took way more than, it took about 40 minutes for everybody to go across the ice.
Was it that long?
It was long.
I did know it went a little long. I didn't know it was that long.
It might have been 35, but it felt like an hour.
I could see why it gets in the way.
Right, and while all is good, want to make the kids happy and everything, there is a hockey game to be played. So I know people were upset, but they really take a moment to try to understand the logistics and the safety factor of that as well. You get too many out there.
Yeah, that's an insurance policy waiting to happen.
Right. So, and occasionally, I don't know for sure, but you want to make sure the kids are wearing a helmet. If they're not wearing a helmet, I think they're not allowed. So it's just it's a logistic nightmare.
That's a lot of helmets to supply too.
Right. So, well, they're supposed to bring their own, right? So, anyway,
BYOH.
as much as we love seeing it, it's just not happening this year. But there will be other times throughout the season that they have, a chance to go out and be on the ice with distinct players. And
yeah, that's a nice tradition.
Yeah. And you know what? Kids, whether they're looking to play hockey or they just look up to these players, right?
Yeah.
And so it's nice to be able to connect with them. But regularly at Boston Pizza, you can go out there and let the sing serve you, right?
That's a great.
You've been to it though?
I've been to one, yeah.
I got to get out there, but I just. All right. Well, interesting period there, Connor, for many reasons. I think the sort of goal.
Yeah, 40 seconds into the game.
Right.
And the goal, like I'm lucky on. Really a distinct. Just kind of angle. It can be off. But if you turn. The kicking goal,
yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Be a goal, and we were going to be down. You get a penalty. So. Pretty happy with the outcome, but I'm happy.
What's going on here? From this vantage point. Okay. Whew.
Can do. I'll take it. But they did get one back.
Minutes there, right? And very well defensively. Fumbling going on.
Chipping it going to the box after every play, so it's kind of expected. The battle of the 402. These teams, they don't like each other. They never have. I don't know if they ever will. So that's
and the referees know this as well. So I think they're prepared to skate hard.
High alert, I would say.
Yeah, and Ryan Brown has really been in the midst of all of that as well.
Yeah.
He's not putting up with any stuff today.
Yeah, dragged somebody down on his own. It was a weird penalty in my opinion. He got an interference. I don't know what they were. Yeah, they're making some strange calls, but high alert.
And he got
of the game.
What's it, a high stick?
They called it interference actually. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't know what.
But that was a 4-minute.
Yeah, that was before. Yeah, someone got one in the mouth and must have been bleeding.
Yeah, right. And then of course Shocker, Lucas Fisher head off to the penalty box.
He's there again. Yeah,
Those high emotions, he's really got them.
Yeah, unfortunately it was an offsetting, so he didn't go down a man. He took one with him. If you want to go to the box, at least take someone with you.
Yeah.
Make them get one too, and he did that there. So that's one of those penalties I can't be too mad about. You got to stick up for yourself, and they're not. These Knights aren't going to let up, so you got to be all over them and just don't let them walk over you. If you're going to take the penalty, then make it a good one.
Well, and I think it's no secret between these two rivalries, right? That thanks, Buzz.
Trick or treat.
Right on. Sweet 16.
Happy Halloween,
Sweet
everybody.
16 it is. Look at that. And then, coochie coochie coo. There we go. It was just wrong in so many ways, right? But the Sarnia thing, when they come up against this London Knights team, that they really have to turn it on. I mean, it's definitely going to be part of the conversation and the strategy. And I think they've held on while they're getting in there. They're getting a little emotional. It's more like a response to. And even at one point there, I saw Ryan Brown. A whistle was blown, and he was still giving the London a bit of a shove and said, "Hey, stay right there."
Yeah.
I dare you to cross this line.
Yeah, that's right. Fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah. So
won't be fooled again.
I feel like, we knew there would be aggression out there in this game. It's just a given, right? But I feel like it's just getting started.
This is the tip of the iceberg. I think it starts slow. A couple chips after the whistle, and there's going to be some gloves dropped. I think.
Yeah. How far do we go with this? We got to play hockey. I always say, why do you even want to fight these guys? It's energy that you're giving away to them every time you get aggressive. I know it's got to be hard to find that balance between defending your honor and pushing through to get the goal.
No, it's tough. Yeah, but especially if it's a good player, you're in the box for 5 minutes now. That's a whole part of the period where we don't get a good player. It's just Hunter hockey. That's what they want to do. They want to throw us off our game and take guys to the box. That's the fine line of beating somebody up and playing a disciplined hockey game and just getting the puck towards the net.
Especially when our power play is just not good, especially compared to London, who has a really good power play move.
Yeah, you see them move the puck so effortlessly. You never want to give them the opportunity to go up a man. So yeah, don't do that because it's like a flow of water. They're unbelievable at moving the puck. So you never want to go down a man.
Right. I know it switches a lot between defensive and offensive, but is there one more stronger way to go offensively?
In which way?
To play against this London Knight team, are you looking at being more defensive than offensive, or the other way around? Or
I think you got to have a good mix of everything because we can play as defensive as you want. We did that against the Bulldogs, but you just don't get shots when you're playing a defensive game. You have to put the puck on the net. It's just finding that middle ground, and maybe they don't offensive. You don't about someone coming up the wing and fully. So you got to get moving around. And it is a middle ground, but I wouldn't say one way or the other.
Yeah, you really got to distract that goalie. It's almost like sleight of hand magic, right? You got to make them look over
here.
Look over here when I'm over. Well, I mean, really, that's. I guess that's part of the tic-tac-toe magic.
Yeah,
there, right?
Yeah. That moving the puck, something they're so good at that we could probably use a little bit more of. Just getting that, move that puck across the ice from one end to the other. If he's lateral in his crease, he's not comfortable, and he's got his eye on the puck, but it's going to be a lot harder to track it when you're flying around your crease and not comfortable sitting in one position.
Yeah. How's the vibe over where you're sitting?
It's loud.
Yeah.
It's awesome. What are the numbers? What did we get?
Yeah, he did send it to me. It's 4,421.
Yeah, right. Right, bang on with.
Are you calling me a liar? Yes. He did send it to me.
The traveling Knights are here, as always. I know you can't really see them, but this section right down here is full of green and white.
4,246.
Oh, thought something was going on. Didn't know what happened.
I thought it was a sting in a London
Me
night.
too, actually.
Like, I was going to have to play referee there for a minute. I was going to send you in and say, here, go handle that.
You know me.
4,000, I know. 4,246.
Nice, very nice.
You know what? Not surprised at all here with the attendance. But what I was going to ask you with the vibe there, it's loud, but like from where I'm standing, even your mom came on TikTok and said, you sound like you're in enemy territory, Dave, because I could hear the chanting and I had to listen. I could hear both go Sting go and go Knights go.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
And it was like pretty even out there where
Like I
I'm
said,
standing.
this whole section here is about 75% green, so it's,
Yeah.
they're a faithful fan base, and they make it known when they're here.
Yeah, and regardless of how you feel, they really are a fantastic group of people that come down here to support their team. I mean, you got to give kudos when you can have fanfare. There's Secret Santa Shop. Look at that. What's going on there? Oh, you can shop at the Sarnia Sting on November the 18th. Yes, I did hear
Very
something.
cool.
Sarnia Sting serving you November
Here's
the
your box of
24th.
pizza.
I'm going to have to make sure I get to one of those. They just look like a lot of fun. And, yeah, the vibe in here, it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's too tense, but it's intense.
Yeah.
A friend of mine owns a tent company, and he always say, how you doing? I'm working hard. It's pretty intense.
That never gets old.
Never gets old,
That's
right?
awesome.
I saw him the other day, and he's like, yeah, oh, Dave, you look pretty intense there, setting up the camera. I'm like, yeah, just go over there.
I like that.
Go over there. Andrew Torrey.
That's a great dad
friend
joke.
of mine, yeah. So here we are, coming back out. I think, that Sarnia Sting have got to step it up just a little bit more. But I'm predicting Ryan Brown to get the first goal for the Sting.
Clock it here. You heard it here first.
I mean, I want anybody to get it, but I just got a feeling that Ryan's, because I know he's heard us say it. I know he watches. His dad watches, and because I saw him a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "Yep, you're right." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "No, you guys are saying Ryan needs to show up." He goes, "He's over there. Go talk to him." Like your dad's like, "You talk to him. He's not listening to me." I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the person you want to hear it from. But
that's the loyal dad, right?
Yeah, he's a fantastic player. Just love to see him on the score sheet a little bit more.
Yeah. I think it's coming. Keep an eye. But how long do we want to wait? Come on, Ryan. Let's go, Ryan. You got it in there. This isn't picking on you. This is we believe in you. We truly do. We just let the leash off, release the hounds, or just. I know he's thinking it. It's on his mind that he wants to push it through, and he can probably feel it as well, Connor, going, oh, right there.
So frustrating. I can imagine. Yeah, I've never been in the OHL, but I've played hockey, and I know how angry you get when you can't put the puck in the net or you can't get on the score sheet. You're doing everything you can, but it's just, the luck of the draw.
When you know you are capable.
Yeah. That is. I think that's the worst part, actually, is knowing you have it all. It's just none of it's working for you. None of it's coming together.
Well, second period will really set the tone for this game now. I think this is. I know there's 2 more periods yet, but I really think this second period is a big deciding factor for either one of these teams to where they're sitting at. But the Sting have got to come out super hard right now with London leading by 1-0, and it's do or die time, I think, here. But if you can come out and win against a team like the London Knights, that sets the momentum in motion, except that you're off on the road now for a week and a half, right? So you kind of hope to get some of that momentum here at home. But if they can get that win in, especially against that strong team, and then keep that momentum going while they're on the road, I think this team is headed for the playoffs.
Yeah, it's these past 2 weeks, like we've done the Spitfires twice. You got the Bulldogs, you got the Knights. These are 3 top of the league teams that are almost unbeatable if you look at their records, and we're doing a good job at taking them all to the limit. And I think you just keep doing that, you're pretty confident going on a road trip, because it sucks not to be at home. Who wants to be on the bus driving around? Well, soggy sandwiches.
Right. Well, hopefully they take advantage of it here today. Connor will be back at the end of the second period, and then we'll have post-game press conference. TikTok, stay with us. We're going to come over and check your comments and say hello. And if you want to participate, Facebook, come on over to TikTok and say hello to us here. But for now,
Please do.
London leading 1-0.
There's some great costumes here too. So unbelievable.
I know.